All right guys, so Jason and Danielle bought me a pop-up camper so I don't have to live in that tent that's messed up anymore in the shop. So we decided to put out here in the woods. We're gonna convert this thing. We did start painting the other side the same color as the shop. It looked like crap, so we're gonna redo it. We're gonna paint it all white and we're gonna spray the underneath part black. So let's get to work. Alright guys, so we finished painting for now. We still got to go over it with one more coat. This looks so much better than that gray that we had earlier. I'm glad we went with the white. We still got to do a couple more touch-up spots, but for now, we're going to work on this area right here, the front porch area. We bought some grass turf. We're going to go ahead and rake up all the stuff, make it as even as possible, put the turf down, and then line it with some rocks. Alright guys, we're done on the outside for now. While the paint dries, we will go back again and paint it one more time. But for now, I do have this section over here. It did have a mattress, which I moved to the other side as well, just to double up for my bed. This would be my living quarters, as far as like a living room or something, or just storage. So I got this cheap flooring from Walmart. It's very cheap. It was like 20 bucks for a pack. And I think 2 packs should cover this, so about $40. I'm not going to stagger them. I'm just going to have just the seam down the middle because most of this is going to be covered by some of my belongings. So I'll just show you how easy it is to put the stuff on. Just got this stuff you peel off. The first one I did, the paper messed up, so we'll see how this one goes. And it's already messing up. Good old Walmart. But you get what you pay for. Cheap, cheap, cheap. But I'm living in a pop-up tent, so it is what it is. Just slap her on there, nothing fancy. Line it up in the middle. Line it up on the seam. Boom. I don't feel like cutting it and spending that much time. It does stick over that side of hair, but once again, I'm gonna be having stuff. I'm gonna be having stuff. I'm gonna put some stuff on the side, so it's not a big issue. All right, guys, there it is. Nothing fancy. Once again, I don't mind about the seam going down the middle. I'll put all my storage stuff over my clothes and whatnot. Next thing I'm gonna do is take off this little blue cloth that's all the way around here. I'm hoping it's just stapled in, that way I can just pull it out, which goes all the way around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off. Hopefully it just rips right off. Sorry, the camera's shaking. It's a pop-up trailer. Ah. There's a few different things. Godzilla. There we go. Where's that X-Acto knife? Or a knife? Alright, so I got all that blue cloth off. It just wasn't my style. I think Jason said it was a family that owned this. So I got that off. I'm gonna see what I can do next. Alright guys, we're gonna get this fire going over here. Cook up some s'mores after dinner. Shoot, dang. Heck yeah. What's up, Daisy Man? So this will be my first official night out here. Very excited to see how this little camper withstands the wind, the cold, possible rain. Who knows? We'll find out. Hopefully this stuff will burn since we had that rain.
What?
So hopefully this stuff will burn since we had that rain. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. What up, people? It's the next morning. I made it through my first night in this pop-up camper. And I tell you what, guys, this was probably the best sleep I've had out here since I moved up here to Oklahoma. And that's not even a lie. Check this out, guys. You got Baxter still asleep in here. But over here, basically, this is like a full-size bed. So I was able to spread out, which is quite nice. I did start editing my video, which will probably be out a little bit later. Y'all get it. But yeah, I got my video going there. And then we're coming back this way. I got my Jackery, which is charging the mini fridge. I do have a little Keurig over here that's being charged by the Ocmo. I do have the solar panels up on the roof, so I'm going to get this coffee started. I just noticed that Jason and Danielle took the creamer, so I'm going to have to drink some black coffee this morning, which I'm not a fan of. First world problems, huh? Then over here, just some storage. Like I mentioned, this is when I put in where I put in the flooring. I got toiletry items, some kitchen items in there. That's my closet. I got to go through it and clean it up. My dirty clothes, obviously, and then more toiletries back in that corner. Then over here is just kind of this was the party section last night. We had popcorn. There's dog treats. Their cherry vodka, whatever they have. I don't drink that. My little solar lantern that I have. And whatnot. You guys get the idea. So I'm sure you guys are going to wonder, did it leak? Did it blow around in the wind last night? We did have a storm that rolled through. It was just a tad shaky. It wasn't much, which I was expecting. And then we did get quite a bit of rain. There were no leaks or anything. But I did have a little heater going on over here last night. So it was nice and toasty in here. Right now, I do just have everything running on these solar power banks. But we do plan on going into town. I'm going to buy a Predator 3500, which is the same generator Jason has, because we know it's a great generator, it's quiet, and it'll also help me build everything on my property until we get the electric put in. So I'll have a generator on my property, they'll have one on theirs, and that way we don't have to just lug his back and forth, because that thing's not light, and it's just way more convenient. Yes, it's kind of pricey. I think he said it's about $1,000, but you can pretty much power everything in this camper, pretty much everything on this property with that generator. So I'm hoping we go and get that today. We're going to go out to a Beeline feed store. That's Paragon Ridge Ranch. They have an animal swap market type thing once a month, and today's the day, so we're going to head into town and do that today. Hopefully Jason and I can pick up the Predator as well, and then also we might come back with an animal. So you have to go over to the Crockers to see what animal we come back with. I did want to mention something up here on the roof or the ceiling. This is where the AC unit used to be. They took it out, the previous owner, and they put in a little air vent. I do need to do some trim work on it. It is hanging down just a hair right here, which is not an issue at all. I'll just trim that out, and I am going to paint the ceiling. I'm still debating if I want to paint these countertops over here and all the drawers and everything, or just leave it as is. Honestly, I think if I paint stuff in here, it's probably going to get scratched up and start looking like garbage. So I may end up just leaving it like that. But for sure, I'm going to paint the ceiling in here. And I'm going to trim up this little vent up here. Daisy May's enjoying some of the corn cob that was left over. I guess Jason threw some in the fire pit. So that's her breakfast for today. You can see over there underneath the, I guess my living room area, I do have some little cots that a viewer sent us. And it's some dog beds that I think a viewer sent Jason years ago at the off-grid. But yeah, the trailer's looking good. I still got to put another coat of paint on it for sure. There was a logo, which you can kind of see right there, and it ran all the way along there as well. So we got to do another coat of paint, which shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna wait for everything to dry out since we did get some rain last night. I did hang up my party lights, my solar lights, because it wouldn't be a Jared Crocker property without solar lights. But you can see the sun is starting to come up over here over this little ridge, which is going to be amazing. This is that area that I did clear out back here. Absolutely love the way this looks. I have a little barrel back there that a viewer also sent us, and then shout out to Empty Homestead for delivering that to us. So I'll be able to burn some limbs and stuff back there. And if I spin you guys around, there's a little campsite over here from last night. I guess Danielle and Jason took the side-by-side back, left her truck over here. That's where the house is. That little red thing back there is a wood chipper that Jason had. I know a lot of viewers were saying I needed to get a wood chipper. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on it real quick. It's pretty far away. Boom. So that wood chipper will definitely come in handy. I got a lot of sticks and stuff that I need to basically get rid of, and instead of burning it, I'd rather just chip it up and just let it come out here in the yard. But we did enjoy some ribs last night, some corn on the cob, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and stuffed mushrooms. Talk about a feast. It was delicious. So anyways, I think I might end this video. I got to go inside and try to edit this before we go out to a beeline for the little trade day thing today. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this little camper back here. Once again, it's a 1995. This thing is only 10 years younger than me, basically. So, not basically, it is 10 years younger than me, and it's still doing really well. This part right here is a little bit darker. It has like a tinted window on the front and back. It does have an AC unit that we have hooked up on the backside as well. So when it gets during the summertime, I'll be nice and cool once I get this Predator generator running everything. And then I think Jason said that the owner said that there's some blue LED lights that are running across the front of here. So once I get that generator set up, I'll show you all that stuff, how everything's powered. And yeah, we'll go from there. But once again, thanks Jason and Danielle for buying me this pop-up trailer. It's a lifesaver because it sucks living in a little tiny tent where you can't even stand up and change and sleeping on a cot. So this is a game changer for me. It will delay the build of the tiny house just a little bit, but I am 100% guaranteeing that I'm going to get this tiny house started very, very soon. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a great night. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Bye, people.